people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another watch along right here for you guys on the channel. And I kind of just messed up on the intro because you know when Barcelona play, it's not a regular stream. This is a hate along. I don't even know why I said watch. I think yellow card for me. Carnage might deserve 50 lashes for saying that a Barcelona game is a watch. It's never a watch along. When you guys are on, when Barca are playing, I have hate in my heart. This is a hate along. Some Champions League action. Newcastle versus Barcelona. I think this game is going to be fire. I can't even lie. Both of these teams, they just contrast in terms of their differences in philosophy, play style, everything that they stand for. You got Barca, who are a team that like to be on the ball, play good football, possession-based attacking, against Newcastle, who are a very physical side. They don't mind not having the ball. They're going to sit back, defend, and look to hit Barca on the counter. So it's literally, these two teams cannot be further away from each other in terms of play style. I can't even lie, but this is going to be fire. I'm super excited for this match. I always like Newcastle, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I always like the black and white kits. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro. Up the Geordies. Is that what it is, bro? Up the Geordies. Is that how you say it? Today, we are Newcastle fans, all right? But now, look, bigger everybody that's in here. Shout out to the chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's get to 100 before kickoff, right? Also, make sure you guys are subscribing. Make sure you guys get yourselves involved. Vote on the poll. Who do you think is going to win this match? Or do you think it's going to be a draw? Also, if you want to become a member of the channel, if you want to get a badge next to your name, if you want to get access to the Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Rafinha, Barca badges that are available as emojis, you got to become a member of the chat, right? But what are you guys saying, man? Should be a fire game. I cannot lie. I think Newcastle are getting disrespected a little bit. I definitely think they can do something. They're at home. St. James Park is a very tough place to go to. And on top of that, Barcelona don't have their best player in Lamine Yamal. So that's something to factor in. But let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Oh, man, I hope that we get some Barca tears today. I'm going to need Newcastle to do something that nobody expects them to, and that's beat Barca. Even a draw is cool, too. You don't got to go out there and win, but don't let Barca win. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Now, Santiago, whoever Barcelona are playing, 9 out of 10 times is a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Barcelona are playing, I don't know, some team from India, I'm going to like that team from India. Yes. It's the hate that's in me. Yeah, bro, I saw that Club Brugge are absolutely cooking them, but I didn't watch the match. Like, I haven't been paying attention to it, but I did hear that, yeah, that Club Brugge are absolutely violating Monaco. How are Pogba and Ansu Fati playing? Maybe I'll put that game on, like, while we're just talking and getting ready for this match. The lineups are out, by the way, but we'll get into that in a couple of minutes. Yo, big up to Eugen. Hey, look, allegedly, bruv. Allegedly, okay? Nah, it's just all jokes. I think he's still out with the discomfort in his pubic area. Now, look, we know that Yamal all summer has been moving mad, okay? Maybe it's catching up to him. You know what I'm saying? Bro woke up like Saturday. Went to go pee. It was burning a bit. Allegedly, okay? You didn't hear from me, though.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
Now, that's actually a good point that you're bringing up, Omar. Jean Garcia. I mean, I don't expect Newcastle to really test him that much today. I think Barcelona are going to dominate possession. I think Barca are going to dictate the tempo of the game. And I think Newcastle's game plan is to sit back, soak up pressure, and hit them on the counter with Anthony Gordon and Elanga because they have rapid pace. So that high line, and I know that we always talk about it, but Newcastle, they thrive in these kind of games because this is how they're set up to play. And I think their midfield is very good. Like Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali, right? Joe Linton. That three-man midfield. Very physical. A little bit of tech in there as well, right? Tonali, Guimaraes, Joe Linton, they're all good on the ball. That's Newcastle's best area. So seeing that midfield go against Pedri, Frenkie de Jong, and I believe Furman is starting today. And, I mean, fair enough. He absolutely cooked against Valencia, so I get it. But that midfield battle is going to be very interesting. Also, seeing how, I don't know if Lewandowski is starting, right? But just seeing how Barca's attack goes up against that back line of Newcastle, right? The physicality is mad. I think Newcastle are arguably the most physical team in the Premier League. Like, they play shithouse football, and it's not a problem for them. Hey, you know what they say? There's no party like a Lamine Yadiddy party.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Okay, so Lewandowski is starting. So seeing him against Dan Burns, and that's the thing. Dan Burns is 6'7", I think. No, or is that Walter Malde? But he's not starting. Again, we're going to pull it up in a little bit. But how tall is Dan Burns? He's either 6'5" or 6'7". Brother, Dan Burns is 6'6". I don't know how Barca are going to defend corners and set pieces. Because if this was Real Madrid going against Newcastle, that would make me very nervous, considering that we're a bit shaky anyways when it comes to that. Yo, big up to my guy Carnage Riz. Insane comment, bruv. Insane. Yeah. So, Newcastle essentially got fucking some NBA players out there with all that damn height. The midfield is not a battle. You're a fool to think not. Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes are damn near world-class level players. What are we doing here? Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes get into almost every team in the world. Now, Joe Linton, he's had a resurgence since getting put into that midfield, but he's not all that. He's decent, solid, but Guimaraes and Tonali, to say that that's not going to be a good battle between them with Pedri and Frenkie de Jong, I don't agree with you, bro. I think you're definitely trying to downplay Newcastle a bit. Yeah, I mean, but you need Kubarsi out there starting because if you have, let's say, Arroyo out there, or is he already starting with? Shit, he is. So if you would have had, what, Arroyo and, no matter of fact, let's just get into the starting 11s, bro, because, like, we're already talking about it so much, right? Like, why even fucking wait? Here we go. Here are the starting 11s for both teams. So, Newcastle are out there in the 4-3-3, right? You have Nick Pope in goal, Livramento at left back, Dan Burn and Fabian Schär as your center back pairing with Trippier at right back. Now, the midfield, you got Joe Linton, Tonali, Guimaraes. This is the strong part of Newcastle's team for me. Like, this midfield works. So, again, I think it's going to be an interesting battle. Then, up top with the front three, you got Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon, and Elanga. Nothing but pace. I'm telling you right now what Newcastle's game plan is. They are going to sit back. They're going to try and soak up pressure. they're going to have to defend for their lives, and then they will hit you on the counter. That's the only game plan that Newcastle can have that can work. Newcastle do not have the tech to go toe-to-toe with Barca in terms of play style and possession. But again, the way that Newcastle are set up, the profiles that they have, them being off the ball and defending for most of this game is not going to be a problem for them. They're set up to play this way. Looking at Barca, they're out there in the 4-2-3-1. Joan Garcia is in goal. Gerard Martin at left back. Kubarsi and Arroyo as the center backs. Koundé at right back. Double pivot of Pedri. And Frankie de Jong is back in the 11. Rafinha in his preferred position, which is on the right. Fermin Lopez in the 10. You got Marcus Rashford coming back to England. And then you got Lewandowski in the 9. I expect Marcus Rashford to have a good game. Barcelona are paying you $260K a week. You've played against Newcastle a lot throughout your career. You should be having a good game. You guys know I don't rate Marcus Rashford. I think he's going to struggle at Barca, and I don't think they're going to extend or make his loan permanent. I think he'll be back at Manchester United this summer. But these are the games that Barcelona brought you in for. Yamal is injured. They were lacking depth. You're here to provide a solid option when needed. So let's see. Because I don't think Rashford is going to do anything today. I don't expect Rashford to have a good performance. I'll say that right now. So it's up to him to prove us wrong. Now, before I get back to the chat, let me look at the bench here for Hansi Flick. So Christensen, Casado, Danny Olmo, Mark Bernal, Torres, Rooney Bargi. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this bench don't look that good. Like, aside from Ferran Torres, what other goal-scoring options do Barca have? I mean, Danny Olmo is a solid player, but yeah, it's not really impressive, Barca's depth for this match. Again, I feel like not having Yamal is gonna be interesting to see how Barca do in a game like this. Let me see. Newcastle, Lewis Hall, Botman, Malik Dow, Joe Willock. Okay. And Walter Malde. I'm surprised that he's not starting, bro. Shit, yo. No Balde and no Yamal. Shit, that's big misses right there for Barca. That's two of your best players. Yeah, I'm surprised this guy's not starting. Why is he not starting, bro? Well, no. Walter Malde's not good for a game like this because he's not that fast. So, what? You're going to have Walter Malde up front or up top and he can't hit them on the counter because of his pace? That wouldn't really make sense. We'll definitely see him in the second half, especially if Newcastle are losing, because they're going to just start trying to spam the ball into the box, which then makes sense for him to come on. But yeah, let me see what you guys are saying. Khaled says, these Madrid fans trying to act negative and coping. Newcastle will do, coping. Newcastle will do something, LOL. Watch them get cooked and act surprised. What's getting cooked, Khaled? Go ahead, tell me. What scoreline would you say is getting cooked if you're Newcastle? Yeah, Omar, Club Brugge are cooking at the moment. Zidane says, I want to see that NPC Guatemala. He just doesn't fit this game plan. The front three that Newcastle are starting all have pace. They're going to all be trying to be right on your back line, and then whenever you guys lose the ball, they're going to just kick it up top and then just run after it. Like, that's all that they can really do, to be honest. 5-0 Barca? Okay, we'll see. Big up Brian says, Hala Madrid. Jackson says, Will, my bold take is Rashford brace. I don't think it happens, though. I hope he proves me wrong. Big up to Jackson. I mean, a hot take is definitely something that most people don't see happening. And I don't see Rashford getting a brace. So I would say that is a hot take. But we'll see, bro. Khaled saying 3-0. I think Newcastle at best get a draw. I don't see Newcastle winning this game, but I think they can get points, especially with no Yamal there. Brian says Newcastle is going to win. Okay. Big up Matthew. Offside trap is going to cook. We just have to score more than them. Big up Matthew. Barca for Life says penalty in favor of Real Madrid. Hey, look, don't worry, Barca fans. I got something for you tomorrow. People think that we're not paying attention to the Negrera case. Negrera's own son today in court had to testify. And he said Barcelona lied about what the payments were for. Laporta said that the payments were for match reports. Negrera's own son said that Barcelona are lying and he was paid $60,000. Under oath, by the way. So don't worry, Barca fans. Don't worry. We got something for you tomorrow on Chaos. Your corrupt club. A lot of people seem to think that the Negrera case was just not a thing anymore. No. They're in court. They were in court today. Guess who got called to testify next? Ernesto Valverde has to go under oath and testify next. Very interesting. I'm just saying, bro. We're paying attention. It's all good, though, right? Vardrid. We're not the ones in court. Of course you're going to say, Khaled, that no one cares about his random son, because you're a dumbass. Do you know that his son also owns the company that Barcelona were making the payments to? Do you not realize that it's Negrera and that son that own the company? See? But you're ignorant, or you just lack knowledge. So you didn't look into it. Of course not, because it's about your club. I'm just saying, Barca fans trying to sweep this under the rug. I'm not letting you guys get away with anything, bruv. I'm not letting you guys, because if this was Real Madrid in court, having to fight corruption charges, imagine what the Barca fans cry when we get a penalty. Imagine if we were in court for corruption, bruv. Oh my days. Eugen says, so you think Madrid are innocent? I don't have to think. We're not the ones who are in court for corruption. So until we get charged, you need to worry about what you guys have going on. You just read the shit that's trending. Well, no shit, you dumbass. What do you think? I'm in Spain? What do you think? I'm at the court? What do you think? Brother thinks that I flew to Spain and then came back to America to do the watch along? Of course. Duh. I can only read the news. I'm not there. But that's okay. That's okay. Eugen, go look into it today. Hold that, though, Barca fans. Hold that. Today is not the time and place to talk about your club being corrupt, to talk about your under-the-book payments made to Negrera and his son. It's not today, right? Don't worry. Today, we're going to watch you guys play Newcastle. Hopefully, we see Newcastle leave with something. But don't worry. Tomorrow is your day. Don't worry. Trust me. You will get your time tomorrow. Trust. Imagine if that was Real Madrid having to go to court over 17 years of illegal. Do you realize during Barca's La Liga dominance was when you guys were paying Negrera's company? Interesting. Since 2018, when you guys got exposed, how come Barca aren't dominating La Liga anymore? How come you're not winning it back to back like you used to? How come you're not getting all these favorable calls like you used to? What's changed? Maybe it's a coincidence. I'm not saying it's not maybe it is, okay? Maybe it's all just one big misunderstanding. But, Negrera's son saying that you guys are lying. So now guess what happens after that? Joan Laporta gets called back to court And he's going to have to prove that the payments that because remember, Barcelona have already admitted to paying them. That's not disputable, right? Barca have admitted they paid the company. But Laporta said it was for match reports. Well, somebody that owns a part of that company is saying that Barcelona are lying, and he also received about 60,000. Could be a coincidence, though. You know what I'm saying? It just could be. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh, my days. Nah, this is mad. This is mad. This is mad. Newcastle will exploit that high line. I definitely think that they have the personnel to exploit the high line. It's just a matter of how are they going to defend. That's the main thing for Newcastle. How will they defend Barcelona? Because Barca can get goals very quickly. So if Newcastle end up conceding very early in the game, that could be a problem. They have to defend very well. And I think with no Yamal out there, it should be a little bit easier, right? Obviously, one of the best players in the world is not out there. So that is an advantage that you have. But at the same time, you still got to go against Lewandowski, Rafinha, Pedri, Frenkie de Jong is back in the midfield. Also, no Alejandro Balde is big as well. So Newcastle, this is your best shot at getting points against Barca. That left side of Barca's attack is obsolete. I don't expect Rashford. I don't expect Gerard Martin to do anything. They have lost, I think, a lot from that left side with the injuries that they have. And then having to move Rafinha over to the right. If Newcastle win today, would that mean that the Premier League teams have won all the matches against La Liga teams? Who cares? That don't really bother me, bro. I don't give a fuck. As long as it's not Madrid losing, I can care less. For Real Madrid to try and win a treble this season, they would have to rob multiple teams with pens. Hey, look, when you won your trebles, you were just paying off the referees. So, I mean, maybe we do need some corruption to win the treble. Maybe Real Madrid should take a page out of Barca's book. Maybe we should be cheating so that we can win the treble. Maybe we should. I don't know. That's what you guys did to win your treble. So why can't we do it? NS says, always they will expose the high line over a year, the same shit all over again. Sorry that you don't like football analysis, NS. If you could see a different way for Newcastle to get something against Barcelona, then let us know. Let us know, bruv. Big up Ramsey Bolton. Furman has been cooking. That's why I've been calling him by his actual name. When he's playing well, the slander name goes away. Fair enough. Fermin Lopez against Valencia. What a performance. I can't even lie, bro. He's been actually cooking, so fair enough. Random guy, trust me. Negrera FC tomorrow on Chaos, holding smoke. I'm telling you, you guys do not want to miss it. The Barca fans in the Chaos chat were already rattled today. They were rattled. Oh, they were basically trying to make it seem like Negrera's son is not a credible witness, even though he owns part of the company. Okay. Big up London Gaming says, Will, how much would you pay to Tony Cruz to come back from retirement? Hey, look, man. Tony Cruz leaving when he did, I respect it, bro. I respect it. Man went out on the top. He didn't wait to become washed, to become a liability. He went out being one of the best midfielders in the world, and his last game for Real Madrid is him winning a UCL. If I was him, I would not come back. Now, would I like him to come back? Of course. But if I'm Tony Cruz, no chance do I come back. He ended his Madrid career perfectly. You don't want to end up like Luka Modric, who the club essentially forced out by not extending his contract one more year. And then you got to go play for another team. Newcastle show why you are the Premier League team. I mean, they'll be physical. I think if I'm Newcastle, right? Okay. Aside from the high line, what I would do is I would try and rough up Pedri, to be honest. Early days, I'd be putting in tackles into him. I would be trying to throw him off his game. Because if you let Pedri start cooking, then the midfield battle is won by Barca immediately. Because Pedri is the best midfielder on the pitch. So, if you're Tonali, if you're Guimaraes, you got to be physical with him. Not hurt him, right? Like, not put in dirty challenges, stuff like that. But you got to, like, make contact with him, bump into him, just like constantly just giving him contact so that when he gets the ball, because remember, the pace of the Premier League is a lot faster than La Liga. So you don't want to let Pedri get comfortable. You treat every game, you are trash. Okay, I treat every game, but I'm not the ones in court. I'm not the ones that got accused. I'm not the one that they had evidence on and that they have to prove their innocence. That's not me. That's not Real Madrid. That's Barca, though, right? Real Madrid weren't the club that got sanctioned by UEFA for breaking FFP rules just a year ago. That was Barca. Barcelona got in trouble, literally, last season for breaching FFP. Real Madrid aren't the club that needed to do some Bandulu voodoo to get Danny Olmo registered. Even though I don't know why Florentino Perez helped you guys out. I have no idea why. But it's not Real Madrid, bruv. It's not us, bruh. I'm sorry that we're not like you. I'm sorry, bro. I know that you want us to be fraudulent like your club. But unfortunately, bruv, it's not happened. 2 players to press Pedri when he's on the ball. Yeah, I mean, you do kind of have to commit to him 100%. And, like, I'm talking about immediately. Like, as soon as Pedri gets the ball, you need to give him some contact. You cannot let him get comfortable. Ansu Fati scored. I already saw Dean Houston's story. I don't really care about his story. The suspension is being upheld. What can I do? Like what? I'm going to go complain about it? VAR-drid. They already said, they literally admitted that the red card was a mistake. And yet, his suspension is still being upheld. But VAR-drid, yes. Again, that's what I'm telling you, bro. We need to take a page out of Barcelona's books. We need to pay off the head referee so that we can get more favorable decisions. I don't know if Pogba's playing. I'm not watching the game, to be honest. Like, I don't really care about Club Brugge versus Monaco. Guys, make sure that you put your score predictions in the chat. If you've not done so, make sure you also vote on the poll. They need to body up on Pedri and wear him out. I agree. Literally, you have to tire him out, bro. Like, that's just what it is. They literally said that it was a mistake to give the red card. Pogba's still out? How the hell could Paul Pogba not be fit yet? What is this, bro? My man has been out of football for how long? How are you not back yet? Essentially, this is how Barcelona fans are moving since they're in court for corruption?
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
Man said people believe Negrera. Do you realize that Negrera's son also owns a part of the company? I agree. Your biggest signings are all flops, which is crazy. Like your top three most, and you know what's wild, bro? All three of Barcelona's most expensive signings, all three of them are more expensive than anybody that Madrid's ever bought. I think our most expensive signing is Hazard, and he flopped. Besides Hazard, if you look at our most expensive signings, like our top 10, we've pretty much hit on everybody except for Hazard. Barcelona missed on Coutinho. You missed on Dembele. You missed on Griezmann. All of them were like, how much? Like a crazy amount. You wanna know what's crazy as well? When Barcelona signed those players, I thought you guys were gonna fucking cook. Oh my goodness me. Like Dembele at Dortmund? Oh my days. What a player, bro. What a player. I thought Dembele was going to go crazy at Barcelona. When you guys signed Coutinho in that January window. Bruv. Coutinho at Liverpool was a monster. I'm thinking to myself, they really signed Coutinho. We're cooked. I don't know how those players flopped at your club. I have no idea because Dembele and Coutinho especially, like, they just seemed like, ability-wise, they fit what Barcelona tried to do on the pitch. I don't know how those players did not make it. Like, that to me is mad that those guys flopped. But I did think. No, we did miss on Luka Jovic. Yeah. No. That guy scammed us. One season at Frankfurt, he was going crazy. We dropped, what, 62 million? And, yeah, bro was a flop. Where is he at now? I'm not sure where he's at now, Luka Jovic. He's still in Europe. I think maybe at, like, Fiorentina or some shit like that. Now, look, that's true. Hazard was hazardous for us, but guess what he won? A Champions League. So, I mean, hey, look, he flopped, but the team still won. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't be perfect with every signing. You're eating a fried egg? What? Like a fried egg sandwich? Like what you got? Some bacon on it? Or what you just eating like a plain egg? Like nothing with the egg? You just munching on eggs? I mean, eggs aren't bad. I don't really care for them too much. Only when certain people eat like make them. I see the comment that got deleted from Khaled. Bro says, Will is so dumb. He doesn't understand Negrera's son trying to save his ass. So Negrera's son is trying to save his ass by saying that Barcelona are lying about what they paid them for. Wouldn't he be saying Barcelona are telling the truth? There was no corruption. They were paying us for match reports. That's all that it was. Wouldn't that be saving his own ass? Why would he say that Barca are lying and that what they were paying for was unethical? How is that saving his own ass?
Stupid.
You also know when you get called to testify at court. If you lie on the stand, and if it's proven that you've lied on the stand, you go to jail. Do you think you can just go to court, be called to testify, and just say whatever you want? If they have proof that you're lying, and if you lied under oath on the stand, you go to jail. It's like people don't understand how the justice system works. That's okay, though. You know what I'm saying? Khaled got the IQ of a doorknob. So, you know, he's got to educate the illegitimate stepchild that he is. We got to just, you know, educate him. Luka Jovic plays for Greece? Well, in Greece. Shit, for Athens. Okay. Yeah, now that guy's a fraud. That guy's an absolute fraud. Newcastle's finna cook? I hope so, bro. One can hope. That's what I'm saying. Negrera's trying to, his son, yeah, so let me commit perjury. Yeah. That's how I'll save my own ass. Let me lie on the stand and risk going to jail. That's how I save myself. What a fucking idiot. Oh my days. Lord have mercy. Yo, big up to my guy Sam. What's good, bro? No, see, here's the thing. He could be incriminating himself, but he cannot lie on the... If you lie on the stand, and if there's proof that you lie, you go to jail. Have none of you guys ever done jury duty? Like... Oh, I mean, well, if you're young, then maybe you've never done that. But in America, right, at one point in time in your life, you're going to get called up for jury duty. Some people end up never getting called up, but like I have been. Like it's a very simple understanding to like court stuff. It's not that hard. Exactly, bro. Like, you don't just go to court and, like, what do you think? They fucking giving you McDonald's and they're just asking you random questions? No, bro. You have to swear that you're telling the truth. And then anything that you say that's proven to be untrue can be held against you in the court of law. It's like people don't understand how the court process works. It's mad. So, essentially, you're coming here and you're giving me your opinion. I'm talking to you about the facts. You're talking to me about your opinion. You're giving me fucking fan fiction on this court case. No. Talk to me about the actual facts of the case. I don't really care about your opinion. Talk to me about what's actually going on in court. You're talking about, oh, he has to say that because then he'll be fined and all this shit. Okay, well then I can give you my own fan fiction. What if they cut him a deal? You do know that if you're liably held in court, right, and if what you say can be used against you, you do know that they cut deals, right? So that you can testify. And anything that you already admit to, you cannot be charged with. Have you ever heard of, like, a proffer agreement, for example? So, you see how I can make up my own fan fiction that goes against what you're saying? Again, brother, talk to me about the facts. Not about your wild imaginations, bro. Yeah, bro, look, W to Ten Hag. I don't get how this guy was not playing Alvaro Correa. Didn't even really give him an opportunity, bro. And now Manchester United are out there with scrubs like fucking Dorgu and fucking like Dallo and shit like that at wingbacks. Ugh. Mazraoui's fallen off a cliff, by the way. Khaled, it's a fact that Negrera's son had to testify in court today. That is a fact. That's not my opinion. That is a fact. He was in court. He testified. Fact 1. Fact number 2. He said that Barcelona are lying about what they said the payments were made for. Fact number 3. He said that he was paid $60,000. That's 3 facts that happened today. That's not my opinion. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you about what's going on in the Negrera case. None of that is opinions. Those are facts. You are an idiot. I think, of course, Chelsea can beat Barcelona, but will they is a different conversation. I don't know. I have to see what's going on before that game takes place. What if Caicedo is injured? Or Cole Palmer has to miss a game? Or what if Lamine Yamal is still not available or whatever? So, I mean, of course, any team can beat anybody on a given day. But if both teams are fully fit, I'd go Barca. I would go Barca. I think Barcelona have better difference makers. Like, Cole Palmer's a baller. Enzo Fernandez is a good player. Caicedo's a great player. But they're not on the level of, like, Yamal, of Pedri, for example. So, like, that and, right, like, Barca's attack is clear. I think the midfield is debatable. But, again, Barca have Pedri. So, I don't know. Oh my days, bro. Do you not realize it's open to the public? It's the same way how, for example, when P. Diddy was in court, how do you think the general public knew what was going on? How? Because there's reporters in the courtroom that report on what's going on. The fuck are you talking about? You're actually starting to rattle me. Like, this level of stupidity is like, it's actually starting to rattle me, bro. Like, that shit is wild to me, bro. Man said what he said in court is my opinion. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? What? Okay, bro. You're right. You're right, Khaled. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, bro. Bro's about to have me crash out and just fucking do a Negrera shit instead of the watch along, bro. Like, the level of... Okay. You're right, Khaled. You're right. It's all my opinion. You're absolutely right. Under 10 minutes until kickoff, chat. Make sure you guys vote if you've not done so. I mean, I wouldn't call St. James Park a fortress. That's not what I would say. That's not what I would say, bro. No, St. James Park is not a fortress. It's a hostile place to go to. It's not an easy place to win at. But a fortress, I wouldn't say that. Like, a fortress is like, in the Prem is like Anfield, right? Like, that's a fortress where Liverpool hardly lose. Newcastle are a mid-table club for a reason. Yeah, they've had some recent success. But I wouldn't say fortress. But it's a difficult ground, of course. It's difficult, but not a fortress. Yeah, I think we're going to cook Man City. Yeah, bro. Aren't they about to play Napoli? I swear they're about to go against KDB. That's going to be interesting. Yo, if Kevin De Bruyne cooks them, that would be mad. Hold on, let me see the lineup for that. Is KDB starting? Yeah, De Bruyne is starting. How weird is that, bro? How weird is that? De Bruyne going against Man City in the Champions League, bro. That don't even sound... right. Now, it's not that he's got my head spinning, but it's like, bro, like, what are we doing here? That's what we're doing here. Like, and it's nothing personal, right? Like, obviously, like, Cal and I, we always, like, fucking, like, argue and shit. It's nothing personal. But, like, I think he's just trolling me. So I'm gonna just give him, okay. You got it, bro. You got it. Man said Newcastle already have the white flags up. They know it's over. What if it's just because they wear white? They wear white and black. Maybe that's why they got the white flags. Let me see. Man says Pedri clears Toni Kroos. Oh my god. Bro. What? Okay. If you think so, bro. If you think so, then that's fine. Yeah. I think Dortmund, you could say that that's a fortress. Was it like the Aduna Park or just like the Signal Aduna, whatever? Well, Rashford's starting because there's no Yamal. And you're paying him, what, $260 a week? Who else is supposed to start? Tell me, who else? What, you want them to go out there and start Rooney Bargy against Newcastle in the Champions League? It had to be Rashford. If Yamal or Rafinha are not available, Rashford has to be starting. Rashford has to be the next man up. 5 minutes away from kickoff, people. 5 minutes. What we saying here? I will be closing the poll when this match kicks off, so make sure that you guys vote. By the way, any of you Varsa fans in here that want to become a member, I'm dropping the Varsa emojis in the chat. If you want to be able to use any of these and get that badge next to your name, even though y'all badge would be blue if you're a new member. It's a blue badge. But gotta become a member if you want to use these Barca emojis, right? Nobody has to, of course. But if you want to, then the option is there. The players are about to walk out. They're also showing Man City against Napoli's walkout. See, again, I don't know how some people have a multi-view for these games. Like, I don't get a multi-view option, bro. It's like I can only watch one game at a time. Like, they're making me pick one game. Yo, you know what's crazy, Benedict? I actually do think that KDB is going to perform well. I think KDB is about to put in a very good performance against Man City. I actually think Napoli are going to give them a good game. I think City should win. They should. Wow, look at that. De Bruyne against Man City. What the fuck? Bro, that is so weird. Nah, W Eugen in the chat. Oh my days. Man just came through and gifted 5 memberships. Nah. If you received a membership from Eugen, I need y'all to thank him right now. Immediately. Eugen came through like Santa Claus. Man is just out here gifting. Nah, W Eugen, come on, bro.
Oh, yes!
I mean, yo, Ramsey, I could definitely see a Anthony Gordon goal. Of course. He's rapid, bro. Like, him on the counter is a madness. Yeah, look, man. W Eugen, come on, bro. Bro, I'm watching on Paramount Plus. That's the only way to watch the Champions League, well, legally in America, is Paramount Plus. And they have like the goal zone, but the goal zone just jumps from match to match. Like, it jumps to every game. I would like to have, for example, like all 4 games on one screen just playing at the same time. Multi-view. Like, that's how it should be when you have so many matchups happening at the same time. Like, last season, they only brought the multi-view when it was, like, the quarters or, like, the semifinals or something like that. But they didn't do it for the league phase. By the way, did you guys see that that tifo that the Napoli fans had for De Bruyne? Nah, that shit is mad, bro. That shit is actually mad. Yeah, Arroyo's the captain. Him and Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, this is going to be such a good game, bro. This is going to be such a good game. Big up. See, I cannot pronounce his first name, but Arok. That's what I'm going to call you. Arok. Big up for becoming a member. Come on, my guy. Welcome to all the newest members of the Carnage Mob. How lucky are you guys? W Eugen and then W Arok for joining. Yo, Dally, what's good, bro? Do you still think that Barca win this game, or are you having like any last second prediction changes? We are all Newcastle tonight. I should have went and got a Foot Locker employee shirt to make it look like a Newcastle kit. Yeah, nah, I mean, look, like, it's all right. This Barca Newcastle one is the only game that I'm really caring about right now. It would have been nice to have the other ones on the screen too, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, look, we're about to get kickoff.
Let's get ready to rumble!
64% of people picked Barca to win. Some people picked Newcastle. Some people said a draw. Barcelona have just got things started. Come on, people. Newcastle's form has not been the best, by the way. They've not been. Nah, big up to Eugen once again. I might have to, like, get you your own personal sound, bro. I might have to cook some up for you. Yo, W Eugen, man. Let's get yo. You know what? There we go, bro. There we go. Kickoff, let's go. Holla Newcastle. Big up the Geordies. Nah, come on, Eugen. I appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna get you your own sound. Trust me. I'm gonna cook something up. I'm gonna have to have something for you. I mean, that's a good point to bring up. In theory, right? Barcelona should be winning this game. They should. Barcelona are a better team than Newcastle. Like, Barcelona are 100% the favorites. Yo, big up Sensei. What's good, bro? Rafinha. These Barca kids look kind of nice. I can't lie. Yeah, these Barca kids are solid, chat. Yes, people, let's try to get to 100 likes as quickly as possible. Yo, Newcastle's ground, bro, St. James Park is massive. Like, for a non-Big Six club, they have a very nice stadium. The only reason why Newcastle aren't better is because of FFP. If their owners were able to spend the money that they have, we'd be in trouble. Thank God for FFP, bro. Thank God. We cannot let them. Bro, they would have an 11 full of world-class players, bro. They would be offering money that the Saudi clubs are out here offering. We'd be finished. They they would just trigger fucking $200 million or pounds, euros, whatever, release clauses. They'd be offering all of our players high-ass wages. So it's like I said before kickoff, right? Where Newcastle can hurt Barca is on the counter and it's through set pieces. That's it. That's the only chance that they have. Bro, Khaled, I try to tell you, bro. Newcastle are not here to play good football. They are here to defend and counter, bro. That's why we kept talking about the high line. The high line is what I'm saying. Because with the pace that they have in Elanga and Gordon, the game plan does suit them. It's on Barca to break them down. Now, yo, and Ruli, I can't even call him feminine until he drops a stinker, bro. The guy's been balling out. I have to call him Furman. I have to. Good pressing here by Newcastle. I didn't expect Newcastle to press like this. Throw in here for Barca. Koundé on the ball. That's a bad pass by Rafinha. Why not hold possession? Like, why are you just immediately trying to spray it and switch the play? I don't get it. Barca fan talking about winning the UCL? Yo, I'm gonna be honest. This is not the Spanish Super Cup, lil bro. This is not the Copa del Rey. This is the UCL. You guys don't really do UCLs anymore. You know what I'm saying? Oh! Oh! Decent chance there for Newcastle. Just weren't able to find somebody to connect in the box. Yeah. Their owners. Newcastle's owners are the richest in the world. I'm telling you, if there was no FFP, we would be finished. The amount of money that they would have spent in the summer would have been disgusting. Yeah, nah, it's definitely weird seeing KDB go against Man City 100%, bro. Because if you think about it, right? Like, yeah, Man City do have a history, but City were not that relevant until they got taken over, right? KDB is a Man City legend. Like, in 50, 60 years, people are going to be talking about Kevin De Bruyne at Man City like he was one of the greatest players of all time. And, like, what's so funny is that, yeah, bro, how did Anthony Gordon miss? How did he not connect on that? That could have been 1-0 right there. That's a very good chance. That's the best one so far. But, uh-oh. I forgot what I was saying now. Shit. Oh, no way. Oh! He might be offsides. Yep, offsides. Offsides. Oh, come on. That's way offsides, bruv. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Newcastle ain't have to play an offside trap like this. I mean, to be honest, that's all that Elanga really offers. It's just pace. Oh, that's what I was saying. See, I almost fucking forgot. Like, all these other elite clubs, right? Like Real Madrid, Barca, like Man United, like Arsenal, fucking, like, just to name a few, for example, right? Like, all of our history was established a long time ago. We've lived through Man City's golden era. So now, in 50, 60 years, people are going to say that Man City have history. See how we say Man City have no history? It's because we are living through it. We're literally living through them establishing themselves as an elite club. It's actually crazy. You think, like, bro, in 60 years, when I'm old as dirt, and when my grandkids are watching footy, they're gonna be saying, "Well, yeah, Man City are an elite club." And I'm gonna be like, "Back in my day, they weren't that good. They were bought out by the Saudis or fucking the Middle Eastern people." That's what. No. See, Angel, I know that Man United are shit, but they are either the first or second biggest club in England. You have to realize Manchester United are massive, bro. Ooh, good bit of skill by Rashford to create some space. Rashford. Nah. That was tough. That was tough. Fair enough. That was tough by Rashford. Yeah, that was a great move to create space. I feel like he probably should have shot with his outside foot because I think, is that Fabian Schär? Like, he was kind of already blocking the inside. Probably should have shot with his outside. Now, that's very good skill by Rashford. I don't know what that fullback is doing, though. Like, Rashford has a lot of pace. Why are you playing so close to him? Yeah, he cooked him there. Who's that right back for Newcastle? Oh, Trippier. What the? Yeah, he is starting. What is Unk doing out there, bro? Trippier should be in America, bro. My man should be in the MLS. He should be in Saudi. Like, what is Trippier in 2025 still doing in the Champions League, bro? Ball over, Rafinha in the box. That's a bad pass. It's a bad pass. Already this game, I've seen Rafinha do about 2 things passing-wise that I don't think really helped. Like, he's trying to create. But, yeah, it's just not been good so far. How do you guys like these Barca kits? I actually think these are solid, to be honest. Like the highlight orange with like the dark bluish purple kind of. That look nice, bro. It would have been nice to see Yamal in this game. But, can Pedri do it on a cold Thursday night in Newcastle? We have to see. We have to see. Bro, and Trippier just doesn't have the pace either. Rashford should cook him if they're going to keep playing that high line. Because when Rashford just cooked him, Newcastle's back line were very high up the pitch. And Trippier was playing, like, right behind Rashford, bro. You have to give him space. You're never going to beat Rashford in a foot race if you're Trippier. It's just not going to happen, bro. You're very lucky that that shot got blocked. Because if Rashford would have scored, that'd have been mad. Yeah. Why isn't Lewis Hall starting? Why not? Because doesn't Livramento normally run right back? Because Lewis Hall is a left back. At least I think. Is Lewis Hall a left back or a right back? I thought he was a left back. Like at the top, right? Yeah. It's a similar design, right? Barca's kits is it's the same design, I believe, as Atleti's kits. Like, the blue kit that Atleti wore against Liverpool, it's the same design as this Barca kit, just different colors. These Barca kits are heat. You're wearing their away one. Bro, I still have not ordered any Madrid kits yet. Don't ask me why. I have no idea what I'm waiting for, bro. I just have not done it. Yeah, if anybody's watching any of the other matches, keep me updated. Because we're just locked in on this one. No. That's what I said, Santiago. Lewis Hall is a left back. Livramento is a right back. But Livramento, oh shit. Shoot! Shoot! Oh my days. Who was that guy that initially had the ball with space right in the box? Just shoot. Get it onto your left foot and shoot. You had so much space. Nah, not shooting that is mad. I don't even know who that was. Why didn't he shoot? I mean, PSG normally have nice kits, if that's what you're talking about. PSG are always dropping something new. And don't forget, they're like partnered with Jordan as well. So that's why you see them have his logo. Corner here for Newcastle. I don't know why they played that one on the ground. Put that shit in the air, bro. You trying to play on the ground. Yeah, I don't know what Newcastle are doing here. Oh, okay. That's a bad cross. I see what they're trying to do, but I think they should just play it like immediately from the corner. Like, don't try and play it short, then get it back and then cross it in. You don't got to do all that, bro. At least you shouldn't be doing all that. Like, don't make things more complicated than what they have to be. Did you guys see yesterday? Fucking Simeone lost his head. Like, this Liverpool fan, like, said something to him. And they found out which Liverpool fan it was. He's about to be cooked. Juve's third kit. Is Juve's third kit like is it the navy blue with like the horse, right? I think that's their third kit. Italian teams usually have nice jerseys. What's that one club that had those kits that everybody was sucking off? Venezia? I don't know if I'm saying that properly. Man said, let's be honest, Carnage. That Barca kit looks like the aftermath of having Indian food. What kind of Indian food are you eating that your aftermath is looking like this shade of orange, bruv? Seek help immediately. I need you to go to fucking the emergency room, bruv. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is what your stomach said, like, after you ate that Indian food, bro.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Nah, like, so Simeone just tried to, like, argue or, like, go at the fans, bro. Hey, like, his head was gone. Like, he was pissed. If I was the fan, I would have simply offered him a Snickers. They say that you're not yourself when you're hungry. I would have just been like, yo, bro, just eat a Snickers. And he'd have calmed down. That's literally what would have happened. Here come Barca. Rafinha crosses it in. Oh! Dangerous cross by Rafinha. Lewandowski almost gets on the end of it. Good defending by Newcastle. That's like the first good pass that Rafinha's tried all damn game. Yeah. Nobody could get onto that. That's a very good ball. It's a very good ball. Put it into a dangerous area. You never know. Yeah, nah, bro. But yeah, if your stomach is producing this shade of orange after you eat Indian food, I don't know, bro. Maybe stop eating Indian food, my guy. Now, you know what it is, Ramsey? I just find it very funny how Simeone can't take getting bantered when Vinicius goes to Atleti's ground and gets so much abuse. Nah, man. I have to tell Simeone, hey, look, bro, better man up. Big up Rabona, by the way. If this is your first chat, this is a mad chat to be putting in. But big up. I actually think Erling Haaland would be way better for Barcelona than Julian Alvarez would be. I would rather Barcelona sign Julian Alvarez than Haaland. Haaland at Barcelona would be a madness, bro. Haaland with Pedri, Yamal, Rafinha, Olmo, De Jong. Fuck no. This man would be bagging like 50 goals in La Liga. No, thank you. I do not want to see that. Not at all. We don't want to see that, bro. Nobody wants to see that. Newcastle put the ball into the box. So far, Barcelona are doing a good job defending set pieces. I expected Newcastle to look a little bit better from set pieces with all that damn height that they have. Fucking NBA team out there. They got about 3 small forwards in this 11. How are you not putting that ball into a more dangerous area? Can you imagine if Newcastle had Arsenal set piece coach? Are you mad? Newcastle would bag about 3 goals a game from set pieces. Napoli already getting on who? I mean, look, Conte doesn't do that well in the UCL, so, you know. Conte is a league manager. He's not a Champions League manager. He's for the domestics. That's what Conte is there for. If you hire Conte and you're expecting a Champions League, you would need a miracle. You would need a miracle. Bro, I'm telling you, Erling Haaland at Barcelona would be that shit. If I ever see a here we go, Erling Haaland is joining Barca, 200 fucking million euro deal or some shit like that, brother, I would have nightmares at night. I might have to start talking about Barcelona like how End the Stream Dave does, okay? We all know that Dave, sometimes he's an undercover Barca fan, sometimes he's not. I might have to be on my End the Stream Dave arc if I see Haaland at Barca, bro. That would not be a good sight at all. I don't want to see that. Oh, yeah. So if that's what happened, Sensei, then yeah, he's cooked, bro. He's cooked, for sure. Exactly, bro. That's all I'm saying. Everybody gets on to Vinicius for reacting. Simeone's got to hold that because his own club are the worst match-going fans. Taking a trip to the fucking Riyadh Metropolitano, whatever the fuck that shithole is called, going to their ground is like going to Germany in 1945. Are you mad? They got some of the worst match-going fans, bro. So, Simeone's washed ass can hold that. Oh, shit. Elanga. Oh! Oh, Harvey Barnes. Good save by Joan Garcia. Look at that. The high line. Now, let me stop. The counter, though. I'm telling you, this is the only way for Newcastle. This and set pieces. So close. Good save by Joan Garcia. Oh, is he offsides? No, he's not. No, he's not. That's not offsides. If Harvey Barnes would have cut back, took one more touch, he scores. He scores. But that's good goalkeeping. Courtois did not retire, buddy. Courtois did not retire. Throw in by Livramento. Right into the box. Good defending by Barca, man. Good defending. But, yo, Barca are doing a pretty decent job at handling the physicality that Newcastle are doing. I can't lie. It's a little bit jarring. Chat, let's get to 100 likes. If you've not hit that like button, make sure you do that immediately. As soon as possible. Oh, Rafinha's cross gets blocked. Throw in here for Barca. You can definitely tell that they're missing Yamal. Like, it's just something about Barca's attack that's just not really moving me at the moment. Like, it's not making me think, yeah, they're about to... Like, obviously, right, Rafinha did play that one ball into the box, which was a very good one. But just, like, in general, bro, like, again, like, you can definitely tell that they're missing their main guy in attack. Decent corner there. Arroyo on the ball. Oh, intercept. That's a bad pass. Intercepted. Shit touch. Shit touch, man. Yeah, I actually think Barca are doing a pretty decent job at defending so far. Like, aside from that chance just now that Harvey Barnes had, Newcastle haven't really been able to, because the other time it was an offside. So, Livramento is limping. Livramento is limping. Yeah, Jean Garcia, he's going to be a good player for Barca for a while. Goalkeepers can play until they're like 40 at a high level, man. So, you found your number one. Unfortunate, man. Oh, wait a minute. Kevin De Bruyne got sent off? What? Wait, what happened to KDB? Was he the one that made the tackle for the red card? He did that on purpose, bruh. KDB, it's either that or, what, is he injured? Nah, KDB did that on purpose. Bro was not trying to go against Man City. I don't blame him, bro. Imagine having to play with Højlund when you had Erling Haaland up front. Nah, man. If I was him, once they signed Rasmus Højlund, I would have retired. I'd have been like, yeah, y'all taking the piss, bro. Big up to Bulani. Of course we hate Barca, bro. Of course. Nah, man. Barnes should have scored that, bro. Gotta take your chances. Don't be like Real Madrid against Marseille. Don't be like us, man. Don't waste your opportunities. Kevin De Bruyne got subbed before in the first 30 minutes? Nah, that's mad. Yeah, Joelinton just got booked. Wait, so KDB's not injured? Nothing? He just got taken off? Nah, what? Was Kevin De Bruyne dropping a stinker or something? What do you mean he just got taken off? Is he injured? Like, what? That is mad, bro. I can't lie. Oh, my days. Look at that ball. Oh, my goodness me. What is this? Are you guys lying? Are you guys lying? One nil where? I mean, Newcastle are in the box here. Nah. We had some fake scores. I'm like, 1-0, where? Damn. Okay, no, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Red card, tactical sub. I'm pretty sure that KDB is not complaining about being taken off. I'm pretty sure that he's perfectly fine with not having to go against Man City. Yeah, come on, people. No fake scores, guys. Come on. Most of you guys are usually always here. When you're on a watch-along, it's watch-along etiquette. It's almost like when you're eating food, you don't talk and chew at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Chew your food, then you can talk, right? Swallow the food, then you talk. It's just like manners, you know? You don't fake score, bro. Got me thinking that it's 1-0. I'm sitting here like, well, my game not showing me no goals. Yo, Rajat, what's good, bro? Long time no speak. Yeah, nah, don't worry, chat. The mods will generally always see a fake score. And one thing that the mods do, which I give all the mods credit for, they don't time you out right away, because we all know that people are watching on different, delays. Like, you might be 10 seconds ahead, 20 seconds. So, like, we generally give you the benefit of the doubt at first. But if no goal comes, then, yeah, bro, the gulag, man. Oh, for sure. For sure, bro. But to be honest, I don't think anything would be different for Newcastle, even if Isak was out there. I still don't think they'd look any different. Maybe if Isak was on the ball for that chance that Harvey Barnes had, then okay, maybe he puts it away. But in terms of style of play, I think Newcastle would have looked just like this anyways. I don't think them having Isak makes them better than... Obviously, it helps them, but I don't think it would have made them better than Barca. Now, obviously, with how Barcelona like to play, dominating the ball, right? Who's this that's down? Ooh, what happened to him? Did he get hit in the nuts? Nah, he didn't get hit in the nuts. Hey, look, bro. Top 3 worst feelings in the world. is getting hit in your pearly jewels. I ain't gonna lie. But, yeah, like, you can definitely feel the impact of Yamal not being there. Like, Barca are just lacking something in the final third. That's why I said this is the best chance that Newcastle have. On top of that, right, something that's not being spoken about either is no Alejandro Balde. That's arguably one of the best left backs in the world. He's such a threat on that side of the pitch. So now you have Gerard Martin and Rashford. And besides Rashford cooking Livramento on that one possession, I've not seen him since. I can't tell you the last time Rashford touched the ball. It might have been just then. Decent pressing here by Newcastle. Yo, big up Jordan. My guy. W. Sari. Chat. Round of applause for Sari. I don't think Lewandowski holds Barca back, to be honest. He's just a target man, bro. You have to create chances for him. Lewandowski can't create for himself. Lopez shot gets blocked. Barca are applying a lot of pressure right here. Barca in the box. Rashford. Cross in. What the fuck was that? What was that? Oh, how did Barca keep the ball just now? Man, watch Pedri score a screamer. Oi! Oi! Yo, Barca are applying pressure here. Newcastle did a good job defending just now. Yeah, nah, Sari knows ball. We don't have to talk about that, bro. We don't have to talk about Copa del Rey final and these things. No. He scored against us in the Spanish Super Cup final. Yeah, we don't got to talk about that, bro. I already took that out of my mind, and then you just brought it back. Now, tonight, when I wake up at fucking 5 a.m., or, tomorrow morning when I wake up, like in a cold sweat, is because you just brought back memories that I've buried deep into my mind, bro. Who else upgraded their phone to the new iOS? That shit kind of... Like, I don't like the, what is it? Like the glass look. That shit kind of trash, bruh. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't like how they updated the interface. I think that shit kind of mid. Yeah, Newcastle are handling the pressure well from Barca, for sure. Now, it's true, bro. And you guys know, I love to make fun of Lewandowski, call him washed, right? Geriatric and all these different things. But at the point of his career that he's at currently, if you're not creating for Lewandowski, he is useless. He's not going to track back. He cannot really link play like that. His passing isn't all that either. But what he is an elite goal scorer. Like, that's just what he is. He's still very good in and around the box. You give him a chance, he'll probably bury it, right? So, if you're not going to be able to find him, then you might as well take him off and put Ferran Torres on. I think if Yamal is on the pitch, Eugen, I think Barca have a goal by now. Not saying that he would score, but I just think he takes so much of the defense attention away that it creates space for other players to make certain runs without necessarily being marked. Of course we can. Of course we can. I think we're at least winning one, which is La Liga. Everything else, I see as a bonus this season. But La Liga, we have to. Rashford shot blocked. Clear it, bruv. Clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. Why not clear it? Why not clear it? Great defending by Koundé to win the ball back. Why not just hoof it down the field? Why would you want to lose it in your own final third? I don't get it. Clear the ball. Get it out of there. Free kick for Barca. What a fucking idiot. Watch Rafinha score a fucking free kick now, bro. Watch Rafinha score a free kick. Why are you not hoofing the ball? Like, look at how Koundé won that ball back. That's great work rate. What are you doing?
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh my gosh. If they score from this free kick, I'm going to be pissed. That's such a dumb mistake. Just clear it. What are you trying to play out from the back against Barca, who are pressing you high up the pitch? Clear it. What is Rashford doing over the ball? Rashford over the ball is like Mbappe being over the ball on free kicks. What are they doing there? Thank God that went over the bar. Thank God. Matrix, what's good, bro? I will be redirecting to Matrix, by the way, chat. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to Football Matrix, the funniest Madrid fan that we know. I can't lie. My guy is hilarious. But tomorrow, Matrix and I are cooking on Chaos. They're not going to get away with it, bro. And hold on. And my guy Matrix got an all-star lineup for the match reaction. Dally and Dave. Nah, that's some madness, bro. Let me set that up right now, actually, so I don't forget. All right. Is the best midfielder in the world playing? No. Jude Bellingham doesn't play until Saturday, hopefully, because he's back from injury. But no. Madrid played on Tuesday. That's the only time that the best midfielder in the world could be out there, is when Madrid's playing, because Jude plays for us. So corner here. Newcastle, stop all this woke nonsense with fucking playing the ball low. No, bro. From the corner, put that shit in the mixer, bro. Immediately. Like, don't try and do like all this other bullshit. Fucking, play it short, then give it back. Then no. Yes. Oh, what a punch by Jean Garcia. What a punch. Yes, and Sam as well, bro. Yes. And Sam. Big up my guy, Blancos FC. Yes. How I forget to say Sam's name. 25 lashes for me. 25 lashes, bruv. Can't forget about Sam, bro. I'm glad we won our first. Who'd you guys play against, Jordan? Was it Villarreal? What was it, like 1-0, right? Yeah, bro, I'm going to have to see, because sometimes trying to get my match reaction out should be taking me like an hour. I don't know why, bro. Like, I be just bullshitting like after games. I have to be a lot faster with getting out my match reactions. So far, so good, Newcastle. Up the Geordies. Yes, hold on. 3 more minutes until halftime. I believe in you. Rashford, I mean, he's better at free kicks than Mbappe. I think he scored. Mbappe's only scored like 1 free kick, right, in his career. Rashford's definitely bagged more than 1, I believe. But neither of them should be over free kicks, bruv. Alanga. Brother, what? I mean, Gordon gets the ball back, but Joelinton, what is that pass? Yo, for a while there, Joelinton was looking like a fake Brazilian, bruv. I thought that my man was from Cuba instead. I'm like, ain't no way he's from the favelas. Only ballers are from the favelas. Joelinton early in his Newcastle career, I thought bruv was from fucking Panama or some shit. I'm like, bro, you can't disrespect the great country of Brazil by being shit like that, bro. Another corner here for Newcastle. They have not done enough with these corners. Brazil. How are you letting Barcelona defend you so well? Yo, Angel, big up to Cuba, man. I definitely like Cuban food. It's this one restaurant that used to be super popular when I was in college. It was a Cuban spot. Nah, the food there was good, bro. Like the rice, the chicken. Yeah. Nah, man, look, W Cuba. Yes, people, make sure to subscribe to Blancos FC as well. Let's help him and Matrix both get to 1,000 subs as fast as possible. Feel like Rashford's going to miss a sitter? I mean, that would be a very Marcus Rashford thing to do. Man said the African Lampard. What? The African Lampard, you know. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. I thought he was asking me about Jude Bellingham. My fault, bro. My fault, brother. I thought he was asking me about Jude. Yeah. Bro, I updated my phone last night to iOS like 26 or whatever the fuck. That shit is garbage. I don't really care for it too much. Like, it looked weird. Like, why'd you have to change it, bro? Like, just give us new features, not a new look, essentially. Yeah, I think Barca next summer. What should Barca do next summer, chat? I know that you guys are going to need a striker. I feel like that's going to be the big money signing. But I also think that Barca need a center back as well. Like a big name center back. Not some 15-year-old from your fucking academy, right? No. I'm talking about go out there and spend some money, bruv. I think Barca... I mean, if Barca were able to figure out their finances, they should be going for, like, Konate, Saliba. They should be going for the targets that we're linked to. I'm going to be honest. If I was Barca, I would figure it out financially, and I would just try and go band for band with Real Madrid. That's what I would do, bro. I would love to see that. Like, I would love to be in a position where fucking Barca and Real Madrid, and it's confirmed, right? Let's say Fabrizio confirms it, that both of us are going in for Konate. And now, let's see who has more pull, right? Let's see who gets it over the line. I would love a transfer battle like that. Like, that would be super interesting. JD, big up to you. But I'm not here to even debate this. Everybody knows who the best midfielder in the world is. Stevie Wonder can see that Jude Bellingham is the best midfielder in the world. This is not a debate, all right? This is not something that I'm going to go back and forth with you on, right? If you believe Pedri's better than him, sure. If you believe Vitinha's better than him, sure. Whatever makes you happy, bro. I know who the best midfielder in the world is. You guys can keep lying to yourselves if you want to, right? But we're going to be putting respect on Sir Jude Bellingham's name on Football Carnage. I will never allow the slander, bruv. Man said, the fuck is a Gerard Martin? Bro. You're essentially saying that he's trash, bro.
This nigga is trash.
You're broke. You're fucking poor. Nah, that's all right, bro. Matrix, I already told Barca fans that... Oh, shit, I forgot to pause my timer. I already told Barca fans that we can help them out. We could help them relieve their debt. 200 million for one of Pedri or Yamal. You pick which one we could sign for 200 million. That way, it'll help you with FFP. Maybe that will get you back to the 1-1 rule. Matter of fact, give me Yamal. I would take Pedri, but he'd be holding bench because he's not better than Jude, Tchouaméni, or Valverde. So I don't need a bench warmer, right? Like, if I needed somebody to peel oranges for Jude Bellingham, I'd sign somebody that's less expensive, right? I don't need a 200 million super sub. You know what I'm saying? So Pedri can hold that. Give me Yamal, right? 200 million for Yamal. It helps your club out tremendously, bro. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Obviously, Pedri would start for Real Madrid. I'm just fucking with you guys. That is halftime, though. Newcastle 0. Barcelona 0. I like what I'm seeing. Up the Geordies. Yes. Yes. This is an amazing defensive display. Barcelona have not really had any clear-cut chances. You can clearly tell that Lamine Yamal is not on the pitch. Rafinha, this is where you're supposed to step up. What happened to your Ballon d'Or form from last season? What happened to your Champions League goal-scoring form from last season? Don't tell me that you're a one-season wonder. Don't tell me that you don't have the facilities to carry Barca without Lamine Yamal holding your hands. Say it ain't so. Don't tell me that you need an 18-year-old to help you, bruv. This is where you're supposed to show us that Yamal being out is not a problem because you're there. Rashford, 260K a week to do cardio. What's going on? Aside from Rashford cooking Trippier, that one possession, what is my man doing out there? Bruv is running around like a headless chicken. He's not creating. He's not beating his man like that. Bruv is just doing gym work. I could go do some cardio right now. Will Barcelona pay me 14 million a year? I don't think so. Feminine Lopez. You see, I gave you too much respect, bruv. This is not Valencia, lil bro. Newcastle are not gonna just bend over and let you pump them like Valencia do. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is beautiful stuff. I just need Newcastle to be a little bit more clinical. That's what I need them to do. I need Newcastle to finish their chances. Anthony Gordon has been a decent outlet. Alanga's making some runs. Harvey Barnes, you're a bum. You're a bum. How is Harvey Barnes playing in the UCL? Brother needs to be back at Leicester City. You're a bum. The lights are too bright. You got to capitalize, bro. I think the midfield battle is looking even. Pedri, what has he done? Somebody gas up this Pedri performance. We all know your Make-A-Wish kid midfielder gets glazed for doing the basics. Well, glaze him now. What has Pedri done today? Somebody tell me. I asked you the question, can Pedri do it on a cold night in Newcastle? It's looking like no as of that first half. Interesting. Newcastle, just hold on. 45 more minutes. I already told you guys. I do not mind seeing a stinky shit game if it means that Barcelona suffer. I don't mind. When you see a hate along on Football Carnage, just know I'm not here for entertainment. I'm not here to watch a good match. I'm not here because I want to see a lot of goals scored. I will sit through a boring 1-1, 0-0, 1-0 kind of match if it means that Barcelona are on the receiving ends of pain. Barcelona fans were talking all that trash on Tuesday because we were not up by a lot against Marseille. Oh, if we were playing, we would have 5 goals at halftime. Oh, what happened? Where's the goals today, buddy? What's going on? By the way that Barca fans talk in my chat, I expect you guys to be up 6-0 by the 7th minute. I'm expecting a goal per minute the way that y'all talk. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me know what you guys are saying. It's looking like 17-year-old FC strike once again. No Lamine Yedidi, no party. This guy's club needs him. Instead, he's out there on a balcony kissing some Argentinian singer. Your club needs you. Man out here missing important matches with pubic discomfort. Do you guys think that Lamine Yamal got his blood work done? Get the STD test, bruv. Allegedly. I know when you woke up on Friday and when you went to go pee, it was burning. Let it burn. Oh, shit. Dave's calling me. Look, no way did Dave just interrupt this cooking. No way did Dave interrupt this generational halftime cooking. Shit. Bruv just threw me off. Let's call Dave back. Shit. Dave. Hold on, chat.
Yo,
Dave.
Talk to me, mate. Newcastle bodying bloody Barcelona, mate. Things we love to see, mate.
Bruv, your call just interrupted like a fucking 8-minute monologue that I was just cooking, bro. I was giving them a little taste of what's going to be going on in the match reaction, bruv. If Newcastle can hold on like this, I told you, I'll sit through a 0-0. I don't need to see good football, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, but what you saying though, bro?
My mic went off, mate, on flipping on the stream, bruv. What happened there? Why is my mic gone off? And OBS is shut down, bruv. That is crazy.
Wait, like right now?
Yeah, it just shut down just by itself, mate.
Oh, okay. If your OBS shut down, that shouldn't be a problem because your stream is still live. Just open it back up, and you should be good.
That's crazy, mate. I'm fuming, mate.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, you should be good, bro. Like just like open it back up, and you should be good.
I'm fine. I'm back, mate. I'm fine.
All right. Look, end the stream, David. Dave, they can't get rid of us. They trying.
Yeah,
they can't get rid of us.
Yeah, 2 seconds, mate. I'm just.
Yeah. Nah, look, bro. Get yourself together, bro. It's all good.
Why is my thing 2 seconds on it?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's check on Dave's stream real quick. Let's check. Let me share my screen with you guys. Okay.
I'm back.
All right.
Everything's cool.
All right.
Yeah, cool. So basically, bro, I told you, mate, Newcastle going to be physical, yeah? And they're going to absolutely do these men in. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Do you know what's crazy, bro? You actually see the difference without Yamal.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Like, yo, it's night and day how dangerous their attack is, bro. Yeah. Like that to me is the biggest loss for them, right? And they also don't have like Alejandro Balde as well, so they're missing that dynamic like on the left.
Elanga's absolutely cooking them, mate. I tell you, he's so dangerous. This guy's looking so dangerous, mate. Yeah, so dangerous, and I hope They can do even a 1-0, mate. I don't even care, brother. 1-0, a stinky 1-0. We had Dan Burn doing the Lord's work against Koundé, mate. Absolutely going into his legs, mate. The Lord's work, mate. Lord's work. I love that, mate. I love those dirty tackles that Newcastle putting in. Love them.
Do you know what's actually surprised me?
Yeah, what's that?
Newcastle have not looked that good from set pieces.
No, they're looking bad from set pieces because they're doing these short corners. I don't know why.
Yeah, like, bro, it's like they're playing it short, then they give it back to then cross it. Just fucking cross it from the corner.
I know.
Like, what do you do, bro? You got fucking Dan Burns. You got a couple other guys who are very tall.
Shaw, yeah.
It's like, what's going on?
I know, bro. I know, but we have to take it and we have to see what happens, mate. Because second half, mate, I'm looking forward to this half, mate. I'm looking so forward to it because, bro, I think Newcastle, I think Eddie Howe's going to set them up, bro. That offside trap's not looking good against them. I'm telling you right now. Like, Elanga's caught them out many, many times.
Yeah, I actually think that Harvey Barnes had the best chance so far this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, mate. John Garcia saved their ass again, bro. It's simple as.
Yeah, bro. Like, he's a very good goalkeeper, man. He's a very good fucking goalkeeper.
One person on my screen has said Will and Dave balls deep on Newcastle right now and they haven't done anything. What have Barcelona done? What have they done? What have Barcelona actually done?
Who's supposed to be the best team in the world? Newcastle or Barcelona?
Exactly. That's it, man. I tell you, Newcastle is better than any team that Barcelona have faced so far, mate. They're gonna prove that second half. Watch this, mate.
Yeah,
absolutely, mate.
I definitely agree with that for sure.
They can defend, mate. They can defend.
Hey, look, Dave. Speak about that fucking charity case, Pedri. Speak about him, bro.
He's done nothing, mate. He's done nothing.
He's done nothing, bro. People talk about this guy Pedri like, oh, they gas up everything. Bro is out here anonymous.
Yeah.
I asked the chat a question before the game. I said, can Pedri do it in a cold night on Newcastle? I don't know, bruv.
Yeah, I don't know as well, mate. They're wrapping up warm, mate. They got the long sleeve t-shirts, mate. Dan Burns just getting stuck into everything, mate. I do you know what? Yeah, these guys, mate. They need to bring on flipping Valdemade on, mate, and then proper get some crosses in there.
Nah, but I don't think that they could bring him on because so maybe a little bit later in the game, maybe like 80th minute, because he lacks the pace. Like, if you bring him on, Valdemade is not hitting anybody on a counter.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, like, that does kind of take away from what Newcastle would want to do. I do think if you're in a situation where, let's say, Barcelona score in the second half and now you're down 1-0, then just throw them on, and then now because now you're having a go. I still think Newcastle are going to be a little bit cautious. I still think Barca are going to have more of the ball. But if Barcelona score first, then that can open it up for Newcastle to then, bring on like Valdemade and, you're whipping the cross in, etc.
Yeah, exactly. That's true, mate. Well, we're going to see anyway, second half, mate. Let's watch it with pride. I got my Newcastle flag on, mate. I'm ready, mate, for
this. You have a Newcastle flag on?
Yeah, I got the Newcastle flag on. Wrapped around me.
Nah, hold on, chat. We're about to go to Extreme Dave. I have to see this.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna wear it proudly, mate. I'm gonna wear it proudly.
I have to see. Oh my days. Yeah, bro does have the flag. Bro does have the flag wrapped around him. Nah, look, man, W Dave. But all right, bro. Yes, sir. Nah, W Dave. This man really spent money on this flag. If Newcastle lose, he's cooked. He's cooked, chat, if Newcastle lose. But that's all right, though, man. W Dave. But, what are you guys saying for that first half? I'm going to just read your comments until we kick off the second half. Yo, what is this commercial that they're showing, bro? What is that, bro? What is that? Fire for that. Fire for that. Muhammad, up the Geordies. Wait, ASAP. Who's getting 600 lashes? What happened? You guys know, I love a good lashing, okay? I'm always looking to hand those out Who deserves 600 lashes? What's going on here? Now, all jokes aside, I do agree though, Eugene. Like, you're not doing anything. Newcastle winning in the second half, I guarantee you that. Bro, I hope that you're right. I hope that you're right. You guys talk too much. They can't uphold that intensity. They will crumble, and we will put it on them. LOL. Pedri was involved second half of the first. LOL. You're going to see. Man, get this Make-A-Wish kid midfielder out of here, bro. I'm ready to watch real ballers once again. I'm ready to watch a real midfielder in Jude Bellingham on Saturday. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. Pedri out here can't even handle Joe Linton. Don't compare him to my baller. Ever again. Jude Bellingham, boss in the midfield in the Champions League. Pedri out here struggling against a team that's like fucking 8th in the Premier League. Hold that. No, I don't think Newcastle have been better in terms of style of play, but Newcastle were never going to have more of the possession. Like, Newcastle's game plan was always going to be to defend and counter. I don't get why. It seems like it's always Barca and Man City fans that think the only way to play football is possession, attacking, high line, fucking high intensity. There's multiple different tactics. Not just because you have most of the ball, it means that you're cooking them. You guys haven't really been able to create. They've been able to deal with your pressure. I would say that Newcastle's game plan is working a little bit better than yours, considering that it's 0-0. 0-0 is exactly where Newcastle would want this game to be right now. So, I think what they're trying to do is working a little bit more. Yeah, man. This guy Pedri is too used to playing in great weather in Barcelona. Yeah, man, look, don't worry, bro. Jude Bellingham will cleanse our eyes from this Pedri mid-performance. Don't worry, bro. Nah, you know, bro, I feel like if I actually had a whip while saying that certain players need lashes, that would definitely not be taken the right way. I feel like a whip would be a little too far, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The second half is kicked off, right? But don't forget, my timer, I forgot to pause it, so I have to wait like another 2 minutes or so. I hope so. You hope so. How does Dave know the Newcastle anthem? I don't think I've ever heard the Newcastle anthem. Corner here for Newcastle. Yo, y'all got to do better here. Because Barcelona are actually doing a good job. Oh! Oh, Joe Linton's header. That's the best one. Okay, look, Newcastle's starting to wake up a bit because Barca has been doing a good job defending these set pieces. I mean, that's actually not a good header. That is way wide. Yeah. But at least they connected on one. I feel like that's the first header that they've connected on from a corner. I don't get why Dan Burns is not the main target man there. Oh, shit. So close, bro. So close. Come on, Newcastle. All right, let me lock in because I have to set my timer soon. Throw in here for Newcastle. It's gonna be a long throw right into the box. Yup. All right. We're back. We're back, boys. Nah, I had it paused because I forgot to pause it at the 45th minute. So I had to wait for the game to catch up. But my timer should be good now. I just had to wait. This is the time that I'm currently at in the game. Well, no. My game is like 5 seconds ahead of my timer. But, you know, you get the general gist of where I am. I think Newcastle can withstand this level of defending, bro, to be honest. Oi! Oh, no. Oh, Rashford shot deflects out. Corner for Barca. Oh, who's down here? Who's this? Who's this? Who's that? I'm not sure who was down there. Oh. Wait, who the fuck is that? Wait, did they bring on Guatemala? Nah, they didn't make any subs. I could definitely see him bagging and, like, I don't know, like, late. I could see it. Because I think, nah, to be honest, if Barca don't score, this game ends 0-0. If Barca do score, then I think Newcastle are going to really start going for it, which then could lead to an equalizer or whatever. But if Barca don't score, I don't think I see Newcastle scoring. I'm going to be honest. I feel like Newcastle would be happy to take a draw from this game. Bro, what is wrong with this guy? Tell him to hurry up and get up. Wasting time, bro. Ah, share. Okay. Oh, nah, my bad. It's like sometimes, like, when I'm just, like, looking at this, look, you can always tell by the lights. If the lights are moving, you're not paused. But sometimes, like, when I'm just, like, locked in, I, like, not move. Is that Benitez? Is that Rafa Benitez? Or am I mistaken? I think that is him. Yeah, he was at Newcastle, too. Decent possession there by Barca. Good defending by Newcastle, bro. I wonder what the first subs will be. Who do you guys think Hansi Flick brings on first? I think we see, because I don't know if Ferran Torres will work in a game like this. I think he's going to bring on Dani Olmo. I think Fermin Lopez is going to get taken off. 1-0, Guatemala off the bench. I don't know. I just have a feeling like if Barca don't score, then this game ends 0-0. I think if Barca does score, then the game opens up. I don't know why. Like, that's just how I view. Oh, shit. Oh! Easy save for Jean Garcia there. Come on, Newcastle. Yeah, it's an easy catch for Jean Garcia. I would love to be wrong with my theory, though. Ah, shit. Pedri has a lot of space to carry this ball. What kind of shit pass was that? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to cook the fuck out of Pedri in this match reaction, bro. I can't lie, bro. Pedri's about to get cooked. I didn't see the replay. I did see, was that Tonali that was asking for a handball? I didn't see the replay, so I can't tell you. But if the images come out, will they say that Barca robbed Newcastle? We'll see. I doubt that they're going to even check it, to be honest. Hey, look, Unruly. I said at the start of the stream, I said, I don't think Rashford is going to do anything this game. And then he cooked Trippier one time. Cooked him. And then did nothing else since then. I've not noticed him since then. Out of the contest, if you need, who would you get if you're Perez, Olise, or Greenwood? Olise. I think Greenwood is just as good as him, by the way. But, you know, the off-the-field drama that happened with him, I don't know. And then plus, I remember when he was at Getafe last season. No, not last season. 23-24. I remember like him and Jude got into like something. So I don't want to. Even though I rate Mason Greenwood as a footballer, right? Like I think he's a top player. But yeah, no, thank you. So yeah, and Olise is fantastic as well. So yeah, Olise, like that's easy. That's easy, bro. What? Brother, we don't need a striker. And by the way, I don't think that we need a winger either. I would not sign a right winger. No, I think we need 2 center backs next summer. That's where a majority of our money needs to go to, that back line. I wonder when we're going to see the first sub. Got to be soon. I think Barca make the first sub, by the way. I think Danny Olmo for Lopez. Let me check the scores for the other games. Hold on, chat. Let me see something. What's going on around Europe? Frankfurt are beating Galatasaray 3-1. Man City are winning 1-0. Sporting are beating Karat 1-0. So, that's what's going on in the rest of Europe, chat. Oh, you're fucking joking. Brother. How did they not get the ball? How is Rafinha bullying you in the box? Oh, my days. Marcus Rashford. Get the fuck out of here. 1-0. Marcus Rashford scores a header. Oh, my days. This guy's been shit all game and now gets away with it because he scored a goal. Fair play, bro. Whatever, man. Newcastle. Now look at all these Barca fans, man. That's a good what a ball. What is a new, like, you're giving Rashford all that space. That's a very good header. Oh my gosh. Nah, I'm gonna need Newcastle to answer immediately, bro. Oh my goodness me. The GA to cover up the stinker. I hear it. I hear it, bro. Fair enough, man. 1-0. Oh my days, bro. Don't tell me that Newcastle showed us a vibe that they couldn't maintain, bro. They took us to Ruth Chris on the first date. And the second date, we're eating Popeyes at home. Walton Walday is coming on. I still think Newcastle can get back into it. Don't worry, bro. I'm so annoyed that this guy scored, bro, because he was out there doing nothing. Nah, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. This guy, 2 back-to-back stinkers, but got GA. So everybody's going to act like he's been cooking. Fuck off. I mean, they gave Rashford so much space, he had no choice but to score that. He had no choice. He had to score that, bro. I don't know what Newcastle's defenders were doing. Koundé puts that's a great cross. He put that shit on a plate for Rashford. He had no choice but to score. Ay, ay, ay. All the players, man. That's so trash. That's so trash. Now, look, don't worry, Rabona. I got a feeling, bro, that Newcastle are about to get back into it. I got a feeling. Newcastle equalizer. We will be here. I mean, obviously, we're on fucking stream. But you guys get what I mean, bro. With Newcastle equalizer, I feel it. Nah, you didn't have to time this person out. It's all good. People could talk trash. Damn. How many subs is he making? This nigga bringing on the Avengers. It's about 5 of them about to come on. Walter Malday, Joe Willock, fucking Malik Dow. And who's that other brother that's right there? The light-skinned guy. Who the fuck is that? Number 23. Who the fuck? Is that Jacob Murphy? That is Jacob Murphy. Nah, man. Yo, my man just brought in half of a new team. Come on, Walter Malday. We need a goal, bro. We need a goal. Show us why they massively overpaid for you. Show us that you did not pick the wrong sport. Because you should be playing for Germany at the fucking FIBA Euros basketball tournament with your 6'7" ass. Instead, you're on a football pitch. Show us why you shouldn't be in the NBA right now. Show us. The Bills are not winning no fucking Super Bowl. Yo, Josh Allen is never going to be that guy to lead his team to a Super Bowl. I don't think so. I don't believe in Josh Allen like that, bro. I don't know why. Don't ask me. He's a good quarterback, puts up great numbers. I just don't rate, bruv. Yo, they brought on about 6 new players, bro. Yo, Eddie Howe saw 1 goal and said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see how Newcastle play, because now you're down 1-0. So, I mean, in theory, right, you still have to try and find a way getting back into it without leaving yourself open. But essentially, you have nothing to lose now. You're already losing. So you might as well just be a bit more expansive. Man said, you know deep in your heart, you love Barcelona. What is this, brother? Please don't disrespect me like this ever again, man.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I actually don't think that Alexander Isak would have made that much of a difference this game. Newcastle haven't really created chances, so like, what would Isak have been doing? Just tracking back? It's not like they've really blown great opportunities. Like, I don't really... Yeah, don't spam, brother. Don't spam. That's all right, though. You figure it out. Rashford just scored 1 goal, and they're talking about... Huh? Oh, about Ballon d'Or? Nah, surely not. Surely not. Bro, Newcastle are a tough team to beat. I don't know why everybody just thought that Barca were going to just go to St. James Park with no Yamal and just make it look easy. Trust me, bro, Newcastle are going to equalize. You heard it here first. Newcastle are equalizing. I'm saying that right now. Up the Geordies. Come on. What did I say, Carnage? Barca all the way. Oh, congratulations. You picked the obvious favorites to win this game. Wow. What a bold prediction. Wow. Let me... Phenomenal. Phenomenal. You picked the favorites to win this match. Oh my goodness me. Groundbreaking stuff right here. Wait a minute. Did Doku score? What is going on today? All the scrubs are bagging. Did Doku score like a banger? Let me go on Twitter. Or X. Why would they change the name from Twitter to X? Doku. Let me see Doku. Let me see what he did. Let me see what he did. Even though I do like Doku off... Oh my days! You're joking! What a goal! Oh my days. Barca are up 2-0. It's over. Rashford on a brace. Are you fucking mad?
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo!
What a goal! Oh, what a fucking goal, man. Ah! Shit, that's a good goal. I can't even fucking hate on the goal, man. That's over. You know what? You know what? What a finish. What a goal. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. I can't. How you can hate on that goal, bro? How I can hate on that goal, bro? Marcus Rashford having a stinker and then comes out of nowhere and bags a brace. Basically saving Barcelona. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough, man. Rashford has finally woken up. His best game as a Barca player. Champions League night. No more. I'm in disbelief. I can't believe it, bro. I can't fucking believe it. Bruv, that second goal is mad. Fair enough, bro. Fair play. Fair play, Rashford. I can't, bro. Lewandowski off. Christensen on. Oh, my days, bro. Newcastle, you guys were doing so well. So well. That first Rashford goal, the header, you gave him so much space. Koundé plays a great ball to him. And then that second goal is straight individual brilliance. Straight individual brilliance. Fucking fair enough. Fair play. Fair play, man. Oh my God, bro. Barca is better. Yes, brother. Barca is better than Newcastle. Thank you. What's the next genius point that you're gonna make? You need air to breathe? The sky is blue most times? Nah, fair enough. Dave just put in the group chat, PSG flag is ordered. Oh, man, what a goal. They're showing it back. I'm in disbelief, chat. Wow. I mean, they essentially brought on 4 subs to do nothing, bro. Nothing. Damn, bro called me a little punk. Shit. I'm getting cooked. Oh my days, man. Wow. Oh my days, bro. I thought Rafinha might have just added on as well, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Oh my days. Chaos is gonna be long tomorrow, bruv. They showed us a vibe they could not maintain, bro. Why are you snitching on yourself? This is basically what you said.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
Now, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Rashford ain't strike a ball like that in a minute. Oh, no. Rashford's still a shit player. Let's not get this confused. he's still going to be back at Man United next summer. Barcelona are not going to activate his release clause. He's still garbage. But today he deserves credit. But I mean, he's a professional footballer. Like, what do you think? They never have good games? I've seen Gavi have good games. Gavi's a fucking bum. I've seen Gavi cook before. Anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible. Yeah, nah. Rashford is still mid. Wow. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, my days. Give him a right shot. Goes right at Joan Garcia. Oh, my days. Here's Rashford again. Oh, my God, bro. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm going to have to listen to fucking Omar talk for 20 minutes uninterrupted. My gosh. Fucking hell, bro. Furman yellow card. Now, I mean, yeah, Barca in general were poor today, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, dear. Trippier, you're fucking dirt. Bro, Saudi is calling, bro. The MLS is calling. It's time to retire, Unc. Like, what is that, bro? It's a very good result, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, Barca overall today were not good, but they scored. That's all that matters, bro. They're leaving here with 3 points with no ball day and no Yamal. That's all that matters. Can't really focus too much on the performance. Man said left wing Rafinha. You do know that Rafinha is a right winger, right? But he has to play on the left because Yamal plays on the right. You do realize this, right? You bought Rafinha while he was a right winger at Leeds. He's just had to switch spots if he wanted to be in the 11. Barca are about to make some subs. Newcastle can at least get on the score sheet, bro. Like, I can't score 1 goal, bro. Not 1 goal. Something. Oh, my days. Facts. I'm about to just start bringing up the Negrera updates from today's court hearing. That's what I'm about to do. Nah, fair enough, bro. I definitely thought Newcastle were going to get a draw this game. So my prediction, what I said 2-2. That was my prediction, so that was wrong. Bro, we talked about it earlier. Tomorrow, we will be talking about the Negrera case updates. But not right now. Not right now. Tomorrow, we'll talk about their corruption. But, yeah. Rashford, bro. Marcus fucking Rashford. I cannot believe it, bro. It doesn't even feel like Newcastle are trying to go for it anymore. You might as well just open up completely. You're fucking 2-0 down. Like, what do you have to lose, bro? Try and get a goal, man. Try and get a goal. If you bag quickly, the game is open. Bro, look how Koundé just wins the ball back. Yeah, man, get Newcastle out of here, bro. Get Newcastle out of here, bro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, possibly. I didn't think Rashford was going to perform that well today because of the low block. The first goal, good header. The second goal, though, was mad. Oh! Oh, Ferran Torres falls in the box. I mean, it would take a miracle right now. Newcastle have done nothing this second half. I can't believe it. Marcus Rashford, of all players, having a performance like that. Joan Garcia, best signing. They can't do shit. Pedri is controlling the game. I must be watching a different match from you. I'm not seeing what Pedri is doing that's so good. See, like this is what I'm talking about. This make-a-wish kid midfielder. What has Pedri done to say he's controlling the game? Pedri's been okay today. Pedri's not done anything spectacular. He's just having a okay game. I don't even think Pedri's in your top 3 best players today. Rashford's going to get man of the match. I would say fucking Joan Garcia after that. Then I would say Jules Koundé was your 3rd best player. And then you could have a debate between Pedri and Rafinha for 4th. You're to, oh, Pedri controlling the game. Ah, man, this make-a-wish kid midfielder, bro. Like, this guy gets praised for doing nothing. Brother isn't controlling shit. Now, that's true. Goal difference does matter. It's not like the group stage. That's actually a good point. That's a good point. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, yeah, we still gotta fucking adjust, like, how we view, like, the league phase. Because it's not like the group stage where just come top 2 and you'll qualify. Yeah. You're absolutely right. They're probably not going to open up. You're right. No. Yeah, but Ramsey, when's the last time you seen Rashford strike a ball like that, bro? I gotta fucking dust off a video recorder to go see that, bro. We're talking about like 3 years. Nah, I just think that Barcelona fans gas up Pedri even when he's not having a good game. Every single match, they say Pedri's done a great job. And I'm thinking, what the fuck did he do? Man received the ball from the back line, gave a sideways pass. Then you got Varsatards talking about, oh my God, look at how Pedri passed the ball. 10 out of 10 rating. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a basic pass. I'm not saying that Pedri's been shit today. He's not been good. Pedri's just been okay. What goal versus City 2 years ago? I'm drawing a blank. Man said Rashford right now is better than Vinicius. I don't think Rashford has ever been better than Vinicius. I'm be so real with you, bro. I would say that De Jong is playing just as well as Pedri. But how come no Barca fans are saying that De Jong is doing a good job? Because Pedri, for some reason, is the one that just gets sucked off. How come De Jong's not getting any praise then? I don't think Pedri's been better than him. They both have been equal level. This is how you know Barca fans just gas up anything that Pedri do. See, bro, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. Like, great players have mid-performances. Pedri's a great player, but this is why I say he's a bit overrated. Because the stuff that because remember, I watch all Barca games on stream. The way that some of you guys talk about Pedri for doing a basic turn, a basic pass fucking sideways. Like, when Pedri plays well, we always give him credit. I always give credit. But today, he's not played well. He's just been okay. Not bad, though. Imagine thinking that Pedri is superior to my midfield, bruv. Jude Bellingham has done things that Pedri will never do. Pedri, in Jude's first season in La Liga, won Player of the Year, won the Champions League, Ballon d'Or finalists. Like, what are we doing here? Pedri won't even have, for as much as people gas up Pedri, I bet you that he has less, because I did see a post. Where is it? Oh, like Pedri, what, like 1 goal this season, Jude Bellingham 0, even though Jude didn't even play yet this season, right? I've already seen the shamelessness after Pedri scored that 1 goal. I bet you Pedri won't even have more GA than Arda Güler. For this great passer, this guy that just controls the tempo and dictates how, okay, he won't even have more assists than Arda Güler. But okay. That's all right. No, you didn't say De Jong is controlling the game. You just said Pedri. That's all you said was Pedri. I brought up De Jong. Well, no, somebody else brought him up, and I said, yeah, I think they've been just as good as each other. But nobody talked about De Jong. Everybody talked about Pedri. Barca might bag a third here. Oh, he completely missed. I don't know who that was making that run, but he completely missed him on the left. That'd have been a goal-scoring opportunity. Who's that on the left? How did he miss him? Jude's just better at everything than Pedri. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Jude's just a better overall player than Pedri. I don't give a fuck, bro. Jude is a better player. Better overall player. I'm surprised that Furman's still on the pitch, Eugene. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, Twitter is a crazy place, Rabona. Like, the shamelessness is wild. Nah, the thing is, I don't hate Pedri. I mean, I hate Barcelona, but I don't hate Pedri. There's 3 players at Barcelona that I rate a lot. But, again, and Pedri's one of them. I just think that you guys just give him praise for nothing. Like, when he's doing nothing. But Pedri, Alejandro Balde, and Yamal. I can't really hate on those players because but it does come across as hate because I cook him because you guys overgas him. But I don't hate those 3 players. Nah. I would take all 3 of them. All 3 of them I think start for Real Madrid. Yeah, man, like Feminine Lopez stinker. They did say that Pedri was better than Jude 23-24. Yeah. They did say that. Imagine that. Jude Bellingham in the Bundesliga Player of the Year. The very next season, La Liga Player of the Year. Pedri could never. Pedri could never. Oi! Oh, shit! Anthony Gordon scored! Hold on now. Anthony Gordon scored! How much time are they about to add on? Newcastle! You must add. Yeah, that's onside. Ref! You must add 15 extra minutes. Hold on. How much time is this ref about to give? Oh my days. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. It's the hope that kills you, chat. 7 minutes added on. 7 minutes. That's a lot of time. Newcastle. I said 2-2 draw. Newcastle. Do you have something for me? Oh my days. Just go for it. Fuck the goal difference. Just go for it. Come on. Come on, Newcastle. Oh my days. It's a lot of time left, chat. Nah, you have to let us believe. You have to let us believe. Come on. Was that Arroyo that made that mistake? I have to see that back. Hold on one second. Let me watch this back really quickly because I didn't see the build-up. I just saw when he was clear. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Arroyo did keep him on side. Oof. I feel like it's always him. It's always him, bro. Hold on. Come on, Newcastle. Come on, Newcastle. Who are they bringing on? Oh, look at Casado getting the Make-A-Wish kid minutes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Furman off. Casado on. Come on, come on. It's always him or Kubarsi. I feel like it's more so always like real. Oh, geez, here are Barca. If they score, it's done. Barca get that third goal. It's the dagger. We might as well just wrap up here. Come on. Ball over the top. Falls to Anthony Gordon. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, what is that pass, brother? Newcastle win the ball back. Come on, come on. Keep possession, please. Chat, who here thinks we get an equalizer? Who here thinks we get an equalizer? That's a good point. That's a good point, bro. No Gavi, no problem. Why would you have a problem if Gavi's not there? Gavi's a bad player. You're actually better when he's not on the pitch. So, I mean, I don't even know what you mean. Gavi being injured is a blessing in disguise for Barca. I don't think Vinny is the best player in the world, but I do think Vinicius walks into most teams in the world, yes. But he's not the best player in the world. Oh, what a save by Pope. What a save by Pope. Oh, my days. That's a good strike. Who hit that? Yeah, Danny Olmo gets a good hit on the ball. Very good save by Pope. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Newcastle in the first half, they did a good job, but they didn't create enough chances for it to, like, lead to them getting something. It's only about a minute and a half left. It's only a minute and a half left, chat. Oh, hey, Ferran Torres shot goes over the bar. I think that deflected, though. It's going to be a corner for Barca, and they're going to take their time. Yep. Yep, Hansi Flick is telling him take his time. I think if you take too long on a corner, doesn't that lead to, like, something? Like, didn't the new rule say that if you take too long on a corner, like, what does the other team get? Last chance here for Newcastle, effectively. Damn. Yeah, this is pretty much the game right here. Whatever Newcastle are going to do has to happen now. Bernal was never going to get minutes this match. Why would you put Bernal in a game like this when he's still, you know, a bit rusty from his ACL injury? W mods for timing out the fake scores. Yeah, game is done. Newcastle won, Barcelona 2. I can't see them getting nothing here, bro. It's a throw-in. It's a throw-in, but... Oh, low shot goes right at Joan Garcia. Right at Joan Garcia, bro. I said 2-2. My prediction was almost correct, but Marcus Rashford, fair enough, bro. Fair play to Marcus Rashford, man. Cannot hate. I don't think he was good before the goals, but he did the most important thing. If it was not for Rashford, individual brilliance, Barcelona dropped points today. Fair enough, bro. I think Newcastle had the right game plan. I think Newcastle did a good job this game, but they could have been a little bit better. They could have done a little bit more on the ball. But now, you know what? Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Newcastle won. Barcelona 2. Rashford's got to be man of the match. Yeah, Barca were the better team second half. Newcastle, until they scored right at the end, did nothing in the second half. They were better in the first. Same scoreline, very different circumstances. Yes, this Barca performance is better than Real Madrid's performance. Even though we should have scored hella goals. But we didn't. They didn't have Yamal. They didn't have Balde. They're at St. James Park as well. Yeah, this performance is better than Real Madrid's. With the context added in, even though it's the same scoreline. Man said Matrix never made it for the second half. I mean, we will be redirecting to Matrix in a couple of minutes. I'm just getting some of your chats in. Then I'm going to record my match reaction. That will be out within the hour. I have a lot of shit that I want to say. And I'm trying not to say it now. It's hard to, like, not just start getting into, like, what I want to talk about. But if I do that now, then there'd be no point in people watching the match reaction. But we will be redirecting to Matrix. Of course I'm sad. I'm sad every time I see Barca fans happy. It makes me sad. Today is not a good day. It's not a good day. I might not even eat dinner later. This just ruined the rest of my afternoon, bro. Who said Pedri was bad? I just said Pedri was okay. My fault that I'm not on my knees with my mouth wide open for him like you are. First class. I might ban you, bruv. I might ban you, bro. I'm thinking about it. Let me see. Certain teams needed 2 penalties to get past Marseille. Certain teams needed a Marcus Rashford screamer from nothing to get 3 points against Newcastle. That could work both ways. Game is the game. Don't have me be shameless now. Don't have me be shameless in this match reaction. Okay, no, I don't want to cry. What the fuck? It's only a league match in the UCL. Why? It's the group stage. Why would I want to cry? Now, if you guys would have just won the Champions League, yeah, bruv. Maybe I would have had to probably end stream a little bit early. I'm going to be honest. I might have ended the stream a little early. Definitely would have probably been crying. If this was the Champions League final and Barcelona won that, yeah, bruv. Long day. Long day. Definitely would have just ended it immediately at the 90th minute. Do I think Barca's defense has gotten better? Not necessarily, no. Like, Barca still give up, I think, the most big chances in La Liga. And obviously, Europe just started, so. But you guys did give up, I'd say, about 2 big chances today. So, I mean, I don't think your defense is shit, but it's not good, no. Big up for the super chat, Mez. He says, don't ever disrespect Rashford. Pedri is over Bellingham. And then you woke up. Then you woke up. Let's see. Couple more, then we're out of here. Let's be real. Every Barca attacker is better than Vinny currently. you guys did fuck all versus Marseille, and we beat Newcastle away. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Needed a Marcus Rashford screamer. He doesn't score another goal like that rest of the season. You needed Marcus Rashford to fucking go prime fucking Super Saiyan for you to leave there with 3 points. I could be shameless. And now I might have to be shameless in this match reaction. See, I was going to give you guys some credit. Watch this space in the match reaction. Watch this space. I mean, look, this win for Barca fans might as well be the Champions League final. These bums don't know what that feeling is like. Last time Barcelona won the UCL, half of you guys were like fucking 4 years old. Y'all don't even know what it looks like to see Barcelona win a Champions League. So I get it. I get it. This is why everybody's gassed. I don't blame you guys. You don't see much success in this competition. So I hear it, actually. Let the Barca fans celebrate. Let them try and cook. Leave them, bro. Leave them. All right. Like I said earlier, this is going to redirect you guys over to Football Matrix. They're doing a match reaction live. Let them know, Carnage Raid, my reaction will be out within the hour. Make sure you have those notifications turned on. I might have to be shameless here. I ain't gonna lie. Barca fans is getting a little bit too mouthy. I was going to go in there and praise you guys, but I just don't want to anymore. So watch this space in a bit, people. Peace.